Truth is, fathers are the reason why our prisons are filled up, and fathers are the reason why our girls are on the street. Now, don't get me wrong, women play a huge role, but let me tell you that these statistics only point to the fact that the father role in children is very important. And I want fathers to listen to this. Your role in the home is very important. If you leave this role to women, you will end up having children in prison. In fact, they said that 80 something percent of children in prison are from a single mother home. That's one of the statistics. 80 something percent of people in prison today are from single mothers home. Where are the fathers? Either separated or dead or not active. And then they said children that are from both parents' home are as good and disciplined as even a single father home. That is to say, a father's role in his life, in the life of children, is very important and should not be underestimated. So it's important to take it very, 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 very seriously. Now look at this. We have now the father. What is the father's role now in his child's life now? For instance, now what is the mother? Their both roles are very important. They are very important. That the absence of one, it will show glaringly that there's absence of one of the parents in a child. So if you come across any child whose mother is absent, you would know. Probably they won't be in prison, but then they won't have as much caring and nurturing spirit, especially if they are women. They won't be as nurturing enough as the one who grew up with their mother, as the ones who grew up with their mother. Likewise, now what is the father's role in the children's life? Is discipline. The father is in charge of discipline because God has made you masculine and strong enough to enforce discipline, and that masculine nature makes you aggressive, not aggressive in a toxic way, but aggressive in the sense that you are the stronger version. You're a stronger person among the parents. And children should fear their parents. Parents, listen to this. In the development stage of a child, do not make that mistake of pampering children when you are meant to be training them. This has been said times and times over, that parents who because you're trying to make the children like you, or like you better than the other person, as a father you're trying to make the children like you more than the mother, and then you pamper them, you are spoiling the children. Tomorrow, in fact, they will disrespect you more. When they become spoiled, they won't even respect you more. They won't. Parents, I am a witness to that my parents who discipline more. When I talk about even you as a person, I'm sure you respect people who discipline you more than those who pampered you. So it's important, especially when they're the development stage. A child from 0 to 16 is still in their development stage. So you have no business pampering them, making them your friend. No, they're not your friends. You are their parents. There's a difference between friend in quotation and then parents. There's a difference. So you don't friend your children. You parent them, and parent means instilling in them discipline and training and character. And how do you think you do that? You cannot instill the character or instill discipline without them fearing you. So just like we have been admonished to fear God, that is how you fear your parents, because they are the ones who dictate. They are like God to you on earth. They give birth to you, and so they are over you. They decide everything for you while you are still a child until you become independent. So fathers, now this is where we said, because now where a child lacks discipline, there's every chance that he becomes he commits crime easily. That is where a child is without father in their life. The father's role is absent in the child. You always find that those kind of children tend to misbehave. They have behavioral challenge, that they don't want to regulate how they behave. There's no discipline. There's no caution over their life, and that is why you find that they end up committing crimes, heinous crimes that end them up in prison. Likewise, why do we have girls that Why do we have girls that are into hookup prostitutions? It's still from, I can tell you, still from fatherless, still from fatherless homes. Only a mother. Don't forget, this is where the distinction comes into play, because nurturing does not bring out the best in a child alone. Nurturing alone. In fact, if you spoil a child, when they say you have spoiled the child, it's by you doing what pleases the child. So when you hear people say you've spoiled the child, is because are providing and making the child happy by doing what the child wants. That's why they say you spoiled the child. That is the common phrase that we use, right? When a child gets everything. So nurturing in itself, which the woman provides in the home or to her children, is not sufficient enough. It must be balanced with discipline, which usually comes from the father. But I've seen where even mothers too, they discipline children too. But there's a level of discipline that a mother does as opposed to that of a father. In fact, a mother can be beating her child, beating her children over and over again, and yet they will not respond as much as when a father who just touches the child or opens his eyes and say, "Sit down there." There's a difference. God created us differently for a reason. So fathers, your rules are important. So for the prostitutes, for those who fall into prostitutes and hook up those girls, what happens is that fathers are not doing their rules. You allow your children to go to school, and then you're not providing for them enough. Some fathers even go as far as asking their daughters, "Don't you have boyfriend?" And where the daughter does not have a boyfriend, or probably she has a boyfriend who is not able to provide, what happens to her? She begins to look elsewhere, get 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 boyfriends. Before you know it, she finds herself finds the possibility of even doing hookup easy for her, or prostitution easy. It becomes easy for her. You go to universities today, plenty universities all over Nigeria. Their ladies are into prostitution. Some parents don't even know these things. They think their daughters are sane and good. If your daughter is in another state, doing university in another state, and you don't provide for her enough, there's every chance that lady, that daughter of yours, is into hookup and prostitution. I can assure you of that. So it's very important that fathers must begin to take up that responsibility and say, I must try. In fact, I value and appreciate fathers who give their daughters more money than the boys. No, it's not that it is good. You can give them, if you have the money enough to give them the same thing, give them money in a balanced form, like give them proper money. Don't give the girl more than the boy. But then it's even more important to give the daughter more than the boy. And then with teachings of contentment, you teach them contentment, because some parents, even some daughters, even with the provision that the parents are providing themselves, still they are still not contented because they've not learned about contentment. These are things that you learn from parenting, from your parents. Parents teach their children contentment. I've seen where ladies will tell you they will not enter a car. They will be bouncing people's car, bouncing you. Don't care about your money, don't care about your car, and yet they don't even have the money. They don't have it, but because they've been well disciplined and trained by their parents, that they value contentment more than all of this nonsense. You know, indoctrination has a way of building good morals in children. So you indoctrinate them in the way and fear of God. Teach them good values, that when they go out there, you're not there with them. You see, my parents, believe me, they know that they've finished work in me already, that my parents can allow me go anywhere, and they believe that I am doing well and good. You understand? So see discipline. You can't take away that discipline. So nurturing alone cannot, but discipline alone it can. That is why fathers are responsible for their children's spoiling. Any child that spoils is as a result of the father's negligence, as a result of the father's role that is absent. Some fathers are present, but they are not active in training their children. You claim work, or you claim you're just careless. You don't care about the children's welfare. So how those children will turn out to become nuisance and problem to our society. So all the problem we're having today in our society is as a result of fathers not doing their job. So, and then for fathers who probably had a divorce or separation, that's another ball game again. Don't, even with the divorce or the separation, do not be absent from your children's life Oh, and then some of you want to now be pampering the children because you are no longer with them. Probably they are staying with their mother. You now want to pampering the children as opposed to disciplining them, teaching them good morals still from afar or whenever you are with them, because you just want to make them to like you more than the mother. Then you now, or the mother is trying to make the children like her more than the father. Then you guys now allow, you now restrict the father from seeing the children. Doesn't make any sense. You are spoiling your children. Tomorrow they will hate you. I can assure you that parent that is doing that, they will hate you tomorrow. So please, let's make sure both parties, both parents are present in the life of our children. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube on Leroy Jeremiah, and even on TikTok. It's still the same name, Leroy Jeremiah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time.